Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and positivity through music. Today, I'm bringing you another triple reaction to the Dave Matthews Band, and according to Craig, we've got a hodgepodge of songs today. We're going to start with Help Myself, which is actually part of the Scream 2 movie soundtrack, which, I know that the world is filled with crazy cross collaborations, but finding out about some of these, it's hilarious. It's interesting. I love horror movies as a genre, and when I was a kid, I definitely watched my fair share of slasher movies. So it's interesting that the Dave Matthews Band also found their way into that world. So we're going to start with Help Myself, then check out Mercy, and then end it off with I Did It. Hope you guys are excited for this one, but before jumping in, thank you to Craig the Melodic for making this donation request today, and thank you for dedicating this to the Dave Matthews Band and continuing us on this channel on to the Dave Matthews Band journey. There's so much more to discover, and every day I feel like I'm getting closer and closer and closer to being the better version of myself because of Dave Matthews Band. Anyways, let's now jump into the music. Oh.
Oh, hungry boy in a town of 100.
What a rhythm. What a melody.
Makes me want to help myself, help my own river end, pouring from the side of his head, all it through the brain, make him feel different today. Oh, colder grow the days. Oh, much faster past the years by.
Definitely is a little bit reminiscent of Halloween by the Dave Matthews Band, and Craig let me know that with Halloween they loved that song too much to the point that they didn't actually want to share that with the Scream people, so they gave Help Myself to the Scream people. So that to me tells me that they prefer Halloween more than Help Myself, but you can still feel some of those, I guess you would say, melodic similarities, because it is not obvious by any means what scale we're even in, and this like pattern, this rhythm constantly bouncing around the one. I'm like trying to think now because I don't remember the Scream movies individually, but like what kind of scene would this song fit best? Like literally nothing comes to my mind, like not even in terms of like a transition scene. I don't know where you would use this song, frankly.
To help the helpless comes into style. Mercy, mercy, mile.
Oh my god.
1-800, help myself, help myself, help myself. Oh, colder grow the days. Oh, much faster pass the years by. Oh,
like almost converted into a moan right there.
Summer's here, we're dancing in the daisies. Summer rain burns holes in the flowers. Dangerous hour, dangerous hour, dangerous hour.
Dangerous hours. Man, Carter, bro.
And then now and then,
So precise.
preachers tell of heaven, redemption for a penny a soul. 1-800 help yourself, help yourself.
Is this sort of? I feel like this song lyrically has been not necessarily all over the place, but talking on a lot of different topics here. It feels like we've arrived at TV evangelism with the TV preacher tell of heaven, the 1-800 help yourself. But really, it's all a marketing ploy to get you in the door and convince you that you're not capable of handling these things on your own or with your own support structures, and therefore you need to draw from the emotional wells and spiritual well of the mega church. And I don't know for how long this concept of like mega churches has been a thing, especially in the world of TV, but it seems like just since the dawn of man and invocation of religious statutes and whatever, a lot of preachers have been able to speak to the masses and not necessarily spread information, but extract many resources on the emotional weakness of those that they seek to help. But 1-800 help yourself, right, paints that whole thing ironically, because it feels like you're helping yourself by making the call, but really you're serving the TV preacher. And be careful with what people tell you versus what they actually do for you.
1-800 help yourself, help yourself, help yourself. Summer's here, we're swimming in the river. Summer rain, come down, come down, come down, come down, yeah. Summer's here, we're dancing in the daisies. Summer rain burns holes in the flowers. Dangerous hour, dangerous hour, dangerous hour.
Wow. It's an extremely eclectic track, and Dangerous Hours, sung in that like almost demonic, gritty way that Dave does, especially as we heard in Halloween before. I can still see, even though like I can't imagine the specific scenes where the song may get used, I can still see an overall place for it. But again, it's one of those Dave Matthews Band songs that like, to me, is not obvious what the actual emotion I'm meant to feel here is, because it is so subtle, or it is so like novel in what it's like tapping on, that I feel like most other songs don't end up in this emotional place. So I'd be very curious, like, let me know how you feel about this song, Help Myself. What does it feel like to you? Does it feel ironic? Does it feel satirical? Does it feel angry? I feel like it's a combination of all of those things, which is why I can't just like succinctly say that this is a scary feeling song. It is more nuanced than that. Help Myself. and very dynamic musically as well. You hear Leroy, you hear Boyd, you hear Carter doing all these crazy movements. You can hear it in the acoustic guitar from Dave as well. And then, of course, his vocals. There's a lot going on there. That is the kind of song you need to just listen to 4 times to feel comfortable. And then we can talk about, okay, understanding the emotions, but getting to that place of comfort. Sometimes with DMB, a first listen, at least I'll notice this, not every single first listen I'm immediately comfortable with the song, just in terms of like, am I understanding it at a mechanical level? But with repeated listens, then it starts to make more sense, and I can dial in on the other elements that make it stand out or make it that unique. All right, let's jump into Mercy.
I mean it. I'm lucky to know you. Thank you. This is a quiet little song. I hope you all enjoy it. We've been playing it a lot. That's because it's a little bit new. That we're making, can't give up and hope God will intercede. So come on back, imagine that we could get it together, stand up for what we need to be. Cause crying won't save or feed a hungry child, can't lay down and hope for a miracle to change things. So lift up your eyes, lift up your heart, singing, mercy, will we overcome this? Oh, one by one, could we turn it around? Maybe carry on just a little bit longer, and I'll try to give you what you need.
Wow, huge saxophone sound here.
I just wanna be free, yeah, yeah. But you see, all the world is just as we've made it. And until we got a new world, I got to say that love is not a whisper or a weakness. No, love is strong.
Super different from Help Myself.
Get together, yeah, gotta get, we gotta get. So there is no reason to fight. Mercy, will we overcome this? One by one, could we turn it around?
Get some Tim action too.
Just a little bit longer, and I'll try to give you what you need.
Huh. Interesting. Pretty atmospheric here. This section feels like the song is like settling into itself.
To be a little bit stronger, and I'll try to give you what you need. Mercy, what will become of us?
I'm a fan of the melody and all of the interesting bells and whistles we're hearing in this track. And I love the way that in this, it's not even a second chorus necessarily, it's more of an extension of what we heard initially when that chorus came about. But I love how the first pass, the vocal delivery, the emotional delivery was almost like very restrained. It's like you're holding yourself back because it makes more sense to be patient now in this current moment to allow the next moment, the second extension of that chorus, to be even louder. And when you're able to exercise that restraint in the present, regardless of if it's to do with music or, indulging in vices or whatever it may be, when you then go to that second chorus, when you delay your gratification for that much time, it hits that much harder. So being able to exert that level of restraint in the short term will always pay off in the long term. And I don't know, this is kind of like a roundabout way to get here, but in the case of addiction, I've heard a lot of advice one way or the other about how to contend with it. And one of the more, I would say, simple recommendations, which I found actually very profound, was to ask oneself, let's say your addiction is social media and you spend like 10 hours a day online, which I definitely spend way too much time on social media, so it works for me. If that is your addiction, then if you can ask yourself consciously, can I just delay going online for 10 more minutes? Can I do that? Like, it's not about not being on social media all day. Don't cut it from 10 hours to 0. But can I just move that 10-hour window a little bit later? And when 10 minutes are up, you may not even feel the need to go back on social media. You may occupy yourself with something else. Or if you still feel that urge, you can ask yourself again, okay, can I take 10 more minutes here? But either way, if you do that enough times, the time where you actually go on social media, you may find that it's actually that much more enjoyable to go on it. Or you can, continue to delay and then not have that second chorus there. But, in the context of the song, we want that second chorus, but we want to like build in the delay. With combating addiction, it's maybe building that delay perpetually in a systematized way. So it's not one-to-one, apples to apples here, but maybe you may get my point.
To be a little bit stronger, and I'll try to give you what you need. Pursue what will become of us. One by one, when we turn it around. Baby, carry on just a little bit longer, and I'll try to give you what you need.
But overall, very relaxing track. Beautiful finish on Stefan's bass here. I didn't even notice that before. Rocking the 5-string. Only a soundscape that DMB can create. The rare Dave on keys. Oh my god, that is so good from Carter. We've entered that space, right? I don't know why this reminds me of driving through the Rocky Mountains. Seeing the beautiful sights, the winding roads, the rivers. it's the atmospheres like this that you just don't get really anywhere. Just allowing the music to breathe, right? So many of y'all have asked me, when are you gonna go see a Dave Matthews Band show? Sohum, you're gonna love it, and I know. I've had to turn down many an offer, unfortunately. But I will be there. I will experience this. This is true magic. Alchemy of the mind. Yeah, it's so it's so pleasant to listen to. I feel like I don't know how many of you guys like watch all of my reactions. I doubt it, because there's just so many different bands and artists I react to, and it may not be for everybody, time being a limited thing, but today of all days, on this Monday, all of the songs that I've been listening to have had such a relaxing vibe to them. I just can't help but feel very content and happy right now. So thank you very much for this request today, Craig. Just it so happened that all of the songs that we're listening to are very relaxing and pleasant. And this is just adding to that feeling today. Let's jump into the last song. I Did It. Oh, and this is going to be the the kicker, huh? The intense one. Or maybe fun one. Wow. A quirky music video with Dave doing whatever he's doing is what we needed here.
A magic mushroom cloud of care. A potion out of rock, the boat will rock. Make up on my love and blow it up. I did it. Do you think I've gone too far? I did it. Guilty as charged. I did it. Was me right or wrong? I did it. Yeah. I never did a single thing to change the ugly ways of the world. I didn't know it felt so right inside. I didn't know it all. I opened up the curtains, I heard sirens there, the lights flash and crawl. But I did it justice, I just did it for the buzz. It's a nickel or a dime for what I've done. The truth is that I don't really care. For such a lovely crime, I'll do the time. You better lock me up, I'll do it again. I did it. Do you think I've gone too far? I did it. Guilty as charged.
Bro, as complicated as DMB music is, their music videos probably even take the cake there.
Do you think I've gone too far? I did it. Guilty as charged. I did it. Was me right or wrong? I did it. Yeah. I never did a single thing to change the ugly ways of the world. I didn't know it felt so right inside. I didn't know it all. I opened up the curtains, I heard sirens there, the lights flash and crawl. But I did it justice, I just did it for us all, you know. All you people are the...
What is happening in this video right now? I don't know. I'm gonna need some help in the comments. At least so far in the song, it seems like he has a love bomb. He's meeting all of the different characters in his life and talking about his own impact on the world and how little of an impact he's having, and not realizing the impact he has had. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna pull up the lyrics on the side here.
All you people are the skewers of our dreams, like the cat that collared me. Oh, what I gotta say to you, you got love, don't turn it down, turn it loud, let it build. We got a long way to go, but you gotta start somewhere. Go door to door, spread the love you got the love. You get what you want, doesn't matter where you get it from. I for one don't turn my cheek for anyone. I'll turn your cheek to give you love to grow. I did it. Do you think I've gone too far? I did it. Guilty as charged. I did it. Was me right or wrong? I did it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I did it. I told you I did. I did it. Guilty as charged. I did it. I told you I did. I did it. Yeah. I never did a single thing to change the ugly ways of the world. I didn't know it felt so right inside. I didn't know it all.
Hey, what you doing over there? We got trash to move. What is wrong with these boys today? I'm gonna tell you. You got all this work to do and you carrying on like somebody crazy. Have you lost your mind? You better get going. I'm telling you.
Dude, what? I don't even understand what happened. I have the lyrics pulled up, but that didn't really help me all too much. So I'm just gonna do the shortcut and type in the meaning here. Dave Matthews Band, I Did It meaning. That song was all over the place. Even the melody in the chorus, like, though that got repeated, each time I would hear it, I expected something different. But then when you would get the same thing, it felt confusing. Yeah, I think out of all three of the songs today, this one confused me the most, which is surprising because we started with Help Myself. In terms of confusing, I would rank this first, then Help Myself, then Mercy. And probably in terms of my own enjoyment, I would go with, like, my preferences, I would go with Mercy, then Help Myself, then I Did It. In terms of funness, it would be I Did It, then Help Myself, then Mercy. Or you can rank these in different kinds of ways here. So according to Google AI, the song I Did It by Dave Matthews Band is a deeply personal and emotional song written from the perspective of the perpetrator of a crime, specifically the murder of Dave Matthews' sister by her husband. Is this real? Dave Matthews' sister by her husband, it's not a literal confession, but rather an attempt to understand the perpetrator's mindset and the tragic circumstances surrounding the event. Did this actually happen? Hold on. Okay, let me look up. Is this real? No, I Did It is not a song by Dave Matthews Band. Wait, what? No, that's not correct. Okay, did Dave Matthews... Why is it not doing it? Lose his sister? Yes, Dave Matthews did lose his sister, Ann Matthews. She was murdered by her husband in a domestic tragedy in South Africa in '94. Her husband also died by suicide shortly after. Dude, I never knew about this. I Did It is the perspective of the husband trying to understand. Wow. So let me go back to the lyrics now. Hold on. We're going to figure this out together. This is unreal. So he starts, I'm mixing up a bunch of magic stuff, a magic mushroom, cloud of care, a potion that will rock the boat, will rock, make a bomb of love and blow it up. I did it. Do you think I've gone too far? I did it. Guilty as charged. I did it. It was me, right or wrong. And then he goes, I never did a single thing that did a single thing to change the ugly ways of the world. I didn't know it felt so right inside. I didn't know it all. Open up the curtains. I heard sirens from the lights flash and crawl. I did it justice. I just did it for us all. Maybe it's kind of taking the perspective of the extremely convoluted mind and logic of a person who would feel justified in doing what they did, even though it is so horrible and egregious, and the normative view, ethically, morally, in every possible way, would say killing your wife is wrong. This is now just providing the explanation for how that logically would track if you were that killer. Somehow, okay, let's continue reading. It's a nickel or a dime for what I've done. So nickel is like 5 years, dime is 10 years. I didn't even catch that the first time, because we saw all the imagery with like the prisoners in the video, but it didn't like connect in that way. The truth is that I don't really care for such a lovely crime. I'll do the time. You better lock me up. I'll do it again. Wow. So he's fine to be arrested, but apparently he died by suicide, so he didn't even take more time for that. And then the repetition of the chorus. I never did a single thing that did a single thing to change the ugly ways of the world. I didn't know it felt so right. I didn't know it all. Open up the curtains. I heard the sirens. The lights flash and crawl. I did it justice. I did it for the buzz. All you people are the skewers of our dreams, like the cat that collared me. Yeah, here's where we enter Crazyland. I mean, I don't know, we've already entered Crazyland, it seems. All you people are the skewers of our dreams. Why? Why are the people responsible for skewering the dream? Like the cat that collared me. Because cats cannot do that. But that's the feeling that this person has. So if you feel the opposite, then like logically everything's going to track that you're going to end up killing your wife, I guess. Oh, what I got to say. Oh, what I got to say to you. Got love, don't. Turn it down, turn it loud, let it build. We got a long way to go, but you got to start somewhere. Go door to door, spread the love you got. You got the love. You get what you want. Doesn't matter where you get it from. I, for one, don't turn my cheek for anyone. Unturn your cheek to give your love to grow. But like in this section here, it feels like he's talking about spreading love, right? Like on this channel, we spread peace, love, positivity. You got the love, you get what you want. Doesn't matter where you get it from. Man, I'm confused. I'm confused in a way that I really would like to know the answers, and maybe there's more context that I'm missing for this song and why it feels very chaotic, but it's also about such a serious topic that I want to treat it with the respect that deserves. But I'm just unsure. So I'm going to, defer to you all. Let me know what you think about this song, or all three of these songs for that matter today. It was a very all over the place reaction, I'll say, but still enjoyable nonetheless. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. If you did and would like to request one yourself, you can always do so by clicking the first link in the description box below. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.